Hello and welcome to episode 20 of The Return of the Forest. This episode brought to you by background noise. Alright, so I finally managed to get a game of Risk Next Gen, the actual Risk Next Gen, land bonus off on continents. That is odd. Alright, risky start, may as well. Nope. That's why you wait, folks. In the background you can hear my roommate molesting a bag of chips. Alright, that trick didn't work, and now I may lose. Ah, I missed it. That sucks. I was wondering if I could just let that happen like that, and apparently the answer was no. Might as well slow this guy down. Why am I doing this? I don't know. It seems like a good idea. Alright, so next turn I'll have a decent amount of money and I can go press through the middle of Africa or some other area. Alternatively, I could just press into him, which is what I'm probably going to do. I'll start in West Africa and just press up to South America. Oh hey, the Lion Doorknocker's playing these. Okay, I've let red in. So that is bad. Okay, so do I have more income than red? That's the main question. I believe the answer to which may be yes. No. Alright, whatever reason, he did not deny me. Sounds a bit odd, but he let me just take that area, so I should be able to press up. I won't just hit orange. Orange seems prepared. Oh, and I got hit by blue. I've lost my map awareness. Okay, so he thinks he can just go without me noticing. And he has, fairly strong evidence of that, in that he already did do that a bit. Nothing a quick switch can't fix. Okay, orange is probably going to hit me in South America. I don't have the gold to really stop him, so I won't. That's how that works. But I can hold him off in South America, or in Antarctica. And if he doesn't get continent bonuses, then he's really not much of a threat. Ah, I'll hatch out again. Why is that always the case? Okay, so purple will probably want to fight me. I don't think I've ever played a game of Versus Next Gen with continent bonuses off. Yep, purple's coming in to fight. It's moments like this I wish that I could just cut people's chat out of these videos. Alright, purple is not great. He should have pulled back as soon as the initial attack failed. Looks like he's just going to keep funneling in. I will let him.
Yes, my friend.
Yeah, it's not going to hold. But it doesn't matter, because I have all the rest of his income. Okay, pink is making his big attack, so I've got to stop him. You can see that just as he goes through Asia. It's hard not to see these things in the view of continents.
I'll take care of it.
Now remember, you have to drive through, not over to activate.
So there's a fun trivia. If you forfeit, the eyeball icon in the top left closes. A nice aesthetic touch by the map maker. Alright, so red knows what he's doing and hit pink, which is very helpful. I really have no excuse to not hit him, so I will. Alright. This will be a lot less work. Oh wow, brown. Making significant gains. Now this will hopefully describe to you guys why I love transport only mode so much. Oh, he noticed. Did he? I don't know. It's not going to work there. And he quit. Now, back in my prime, that attack would have been simultaneous on almost every single coastal city in his country. Each attack would have been rather weak, able to be held off by a few defenders, but it's hard to have the micro to defend every single coastal city in your country. And as long as they just get 2 cities and have more gold than you, or several cities, I just win. That's how that goes. You can't defeat someone who has all of your cities on the coast. There's also the tactical use of just reloading transports and unloading them again at sea, or like right on the shore, which lets you advance faster than infantry alone could. Alright, so I'll go and try to spread a bit into Asia. Without the continent bonus being the primary objective of this, it'll just be good, cheap income. I think 100 cities for the win works a lot better in this game, because there's very clear defined sets where people can be. I imagine 7 players works better in this too, just because there's only so many places you can take. And with the continent bonus, there's a huge focus on actually finishing the area that you're in. Okay, and because it's ship mode, I need to worry about building more SS than the enemy. That's really what it comes down to. If I can just get a defensible position, build boats, and hopefully out-micro people at sea. And it's just a matter of not losing on land. No attacks even. Back in the day when it was exactly Risk Devo boats, that was an incredibly powerful strategy. Because there's really not much you could do to someone who just made more SS than you and knew how to use them. But at the end of the day, it's knowing how to use whatever you're doing that's important. And it's harder now with the multiple ship types. Which is probably for the best. However, I noticed that a lot of players simply ignore that it's Risk Next Gen style boats. And I'm fine with that. The trick is though, that you have to be able to match somebody who decides to go in the Risk Next Gen style. If you just build SS and that's all of your money, then you could very easily be countered if someone chooses to. Generally I don't, but that's only because I'm very good with the Risk Devo style SS fighting. And a bit of it's laziness, a bit of it is that I don't want to relearn something that I can't really use in Risk Devo. Oh, Red's pressing up into that area. Okay, so it looks like this war is going to be mainly me versus Red. Orange will just sort of be there a bit. So it'll be mainly his goal to just sort of screw us over and build his power base. I could have started the war for that. Probably pressed him out of Africa. Or, not Africa, wow, I'm terrible. Out of Asia.
Okay, here's the man.
Okay, I'm doing a video right now. Calm down. Sorry about that. Okay, so a good idea would probably be to press Orange out of South America and then deal with Red and just fight a defensive war for the first half.
Have you seen a package in here also?
Man, this really was brought to you by background noise. How glorious.
Big, pretty big.
Wasn't that down the floor when I come in?
Alright, so the plan now, I'll just load several transports up, hit him in South America, and defend against Red. It'll take a couple minutes to load all the transports up, but once that's done, it is just going to be pure action till the end of the game. I apparently only need 9 cities, so if I can do this, the game will be over in 60 seconds after my attack. There's absolutely no chat going on, weirdly enough. No one has even said anything in quite a while. Let's actually look. Yeah, it was just Psycho Marauder talking in the very beginning. I'm going to load tanks. This is going to be the riskiest venture. If it works, I can just destroy through him. Alright, here goes everything. If this works, the game is over. If it even works partially, the game is over.
Is that one there deliver? Probably you have to go and pick it up.
Oh, he's very much aware.
They said that they did, but no one has it.
Okay, so this part may have failed without the tanks. This area is definitely falling through, and the Red counterattack is beginning immediately. Alright, well, that was risky and not at all successful.
I'd have gone Branson for too low for a week. And then I had that, and I had to go to Houston to get that eye treatment done. But I just got back from there last night. And I had been here the last 3 weeks.
Michael, please tell me that you secretly have my package.
No, April. I haven't.
You legitimately haven't got it?
No.
Damn. Car.
Alright, so now... Okay, I'm not doing as well as I should be against red. I spent too much money on the other front with orange. However, that has its benefits, because if I fail versus orange, you will have to help me hit red if I should fail. I'm not going to fail, but it's not exactly as quick of a victory as I had hoped. Not as decisive, I should say. Alright, I may just be able to grab these cities from red. Unit lag's going to be the biggest factor at this point. Unit lag in orange's fleet. Yeah, orange's fleet. Alright, so we have managed to hold the line a bit. Oh, our SS are being fought. Can I get this one out? Oh, the entire fleet is very much damaged. Oh well, they've escaped. And Antarctica is safe. Alright, the loss of that city is going to severely detriment to defense. Alright, so Orange is going to be coming back with a vengeance in a moment. Yep, here comes Orange. He's probably going to hunt my wounded SS. Oh, and Red is making a significant comeback. Alright, my SS Navy is going to take a long time to heal, which is bad. But once again, I'm just 8 cities from victory. One thinks that perhaps it would have been a better idea just to have attacked Red. He had a much larger front and probably less gold than me. And it's been proven that I'm able to press him on land rather easily comparatively to Orange. So I'm going to have to rethink that strategy. Alright, orange is going to get my full attention for this round. Or not. Red's launching a big counterattack. Luckily, he's doing it where I already have an army. Alright, I need 2 cities. Just 2 cities. I don't think I'll be getting them from orange. Okay, there we go. That's game. Or not. What? Oh. Okay. That's not great. Sure. Sure, the win condition is changed to something reasonable the game I go after 100 cities. Well, that'll be interesting. I'll have to ask Psycho what he's changed. I really wish he would have mentioned it. Maybe the win condition just didn't fire for whatever reason? Oh well, Red's getting rolled out of Europe right now. Pretty soon my money can be spent just fighting orange. So yeah, what have we learned in this? Namely that it's not smart to hit a small player when you're going to have to focus on a larger one and they have a very strong defensive advantage. I almost certainly should have just built a couple SS to retain orange, or in fact I probably should have just launched an SS attack on orange anyway. Because that's something that you either win or you lose, and I could definitely have just won by outgolding. And should I, for whatever reason, have failed, I would have had the ability to just go and, well, not even if I failed, because I would definitely either beat him in a battle, which would be dumb for him to fight, or, one moment, where's this? Why is that not fighting?
Right away.
Alright, time to start picking them off. Probably the biggest improvement to this game. Just the decisive ability to sink an enemy's fleet. Did I get that tank out? It appears no. No, I have. So I'm starting to wonder what the win condition is. Because this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Is this even ranked? Will it even end?
Sorry for that. I want to make this right.
Well, then don't lie to us again.
But there's something wrong with
Okay, that one definitely needs to get out of there. Alright, and no matter what the definition of victory is in this, I've pretty much won. Now that he has no navy, I can just plow up through South America.
Turn that oven up.
Huh?
Turn that oven up.
Haven't touched it today. Alright, so now with all these tanks, I just sort of plow through. Alright, so this sort of plowing action is exactly why this game, unlike Risk Devo, unlike the new Risk Devo that Psycho has made, needs to end at 100 cities, because once you have this sort of powerhouse of a country, your KD just sort of stops going down. At a point you can just out-gold somebody significantly. Oh, and I've been trying to prove to Psycho that you can really out-gold somebody in this compared to Risk Devo. And something like that is a great example. Just where you, with tons of tanks, slam through and the enemy lane can't do anything. For example, in Risk Devo, say you have two competing armies. Oh, hey, and it finally won. Alright, so this is the standard, this is pretty much the best army you can make in standard Risk Devo. It's just infantry, medics, mortars, and Aurora. You might want to get a couple knights to splash onto the enemy flank when they have a line only one man thick. Or really depending on how many knights you can produce. But generally it's just line up and attack. In this game, though, you throw in a couple tanks, and whereas, say you're poor in Risk Devo, all you can make to fight is just, you know, those original units. If you don't have that much money compared to someone else, you're probably missing mortars. If you're missing a lot of money, you're probably missing medics as well. Maybe even the roar. But in this game, with all these special units, an army made up of just riflemen, dead. An army made up of riflemen and medics, dead. An army made up of riflemen, medics, and mortars, dead as well. It just escalates the front. Which is good, it makes it quick. However, it makes it harder for smaller players to compete. Which, it's not good or bad, it's just a thing. So, I'm pretty sure this is over. It did the whole screen thing. No one said GG or anything. I'll start. Oh wait, why am I even still recording? Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. You guys are probably tired enough as it is of hearing everything that's going on. Alright, so that was episode 20. Finally a Risk Next Gen, and a victory in Risk Next Gen as well. Although, admittedly, by my poor strategic planning, I probably should have lost. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna cover this entire thing right now. So, I was probably smart in hitting him in South America, because it would have, yes, focused us against red. Now, with a 100 city win, I should have just hit red, tried to get a little bit more, and then just full focus on advance. And then full focus on holding what I had. With a 100 city win, that would probably have been the better choice. With the win conditions what they were, well, okay, here's the problem. Orange was rather good. He was able to fight me off and build SS, and he could have been porting me a whole lot more than he actually was, and his navy wasn't used that well. But it's hard to be bad when you're defending somewhere as tightly packed as South America. And really the only way my attack would have worked is if he wasn't paying attention. Because 1, just spam Q, 2, just spam Q, maybe 3, just spam Q. All of a sudden, you're impregnable. Say one side doesn't have enough men, you just walk them across. It's easy, it's very hard to counter. And, wow, this is going on quite a bit. Anyway, in Africa it's a bit more difficult, just because it takes longer for your men to run from the top than it would from here to here. Here to here is quite a bit more. And you can land all across this massive coastline, whereas here you just get this small area. Anyway, so if I could change what I did, hitting him was smart. I should have done it with ships. I could have cleared him out of South America. I was very slow to react to attacks across Asia. For whatever reason, it felt slightly awkward jumping from front to front, which, let's see. Okay, I found the problem. My mouse is being a little bit finicky, which makes it so that a slight error sends you hopping off a little bit too far. So I'll jump from there to there. Yeah, see, that was a big issue. I'm gonna try to fix that. I think the humidity in this area has made my mousepad too moist to actually work very well. Another reason not to live in Texas, folks. Alright, so I've just been trying to kill time until the game ends, but it just sort of seems like it's going on. Well, good game, folks. That's episode 20 for you, where I talk about random stuff for a little while. Love it. Alright, enough rambling.